Alafia, aho, ase, namaste, and blessings to all. Here is the biggest cemetery in Cuba, a really, really beautiful and very, very old cemetery, very ancient. Many people come here to pay homage, but before you go in any cemetery, make sure that you have permission from your guardian angel to do so. And we also have to respect those who are at rest, those who have been in this life and carry on to the next life. So here we are in Cuba, and here is a cemetery that many people have blessings to come in and do certain things in cleaning or prayers or to give thanks to those who have passed on. Now, when you are entering a cemetery, it is always advised that you always pay high respects to the guardian of the gate in giving coins to the cemetery. It is also important to know that when you're leaving that you do the same thing and always clean yourself. So here we are in Cuba in the cemeteries, and this obviously is a family, okay? And over here there are many people and many spirits that have once lived and have huge places in which they live. In other words, huge places means monuments, over here mausoleums and so forth. Here, a lot of respect is given. This is a really beautiful cemetery. So as you're walking with me, and blessings to you all, this is Shadow of Wolves. Do know that this is also, at this cemetery is the first time for me to be here at this particular one in Cuba. Okay, so this cemetery is a highly respected. You know, cemeteries should always be. Even those of you who have your spiritual initiation should not ever take anything from the cemetery without asking. If you are a child of the pot and Ngeo, for example, or you are a yaya or a tata, you know for a fact that you have to throw your chamalongos, and you need to ask. You need to throw that and ask. Those who are initiated, and of course you pray and you say your name. For those of you who have 21 divisions and or sanse, you know that you must also ask, because this is a lot of respect. Why do we ask? We also ask because that spirit may not want to go with you or be with you or give you blessing. Okay, that ancestor. Those of you who are just completely spiritual, which is an extreme blessing, and work with spirits, and those of you who are godparents of godchildren, spiritual, you know that the guidance comes through respect in the cemetery. The cemetery not only has ancestors and beautiful people that once lived and walked this earth, spirits of light, and also spirits that need light, okay? But also in high respect to all of the angels of the world, okay? So the cemetery has different energies. You're walking with me, and everything that I'm seeing, I mean, I'm so happy that you're able to enjoy this with me. It has been an ultimate blessing to be here and to be in Cuba for almost 2 weeks, and to be able to see so much and to appreciate so much more in life. So this cemetery, I feel the energy, it's very strong. I feel very light. This energy here, you have to go with your gut and instinct, is very strong here, but it also feels a little shaky. Respectfully, these are some stairs going downstairs to something, so maybe more people are buried here. This is a family, may they rest in peace. 1921. Look at that. Really beautiful. I mean, really lovely. It's the world of peace, because we all have to go sometime, someday, one way or another. We don't stay here in the physical flesh forever. That's why we need to let go of always wanting material things. We all learn. As I was also much younger, I was into more material things, which I still have and collect and treasure. But as we get older, we know that everything means more when we're looking at something as simple and beautiful as the tree that has so much more power, and everything within the ground and the dirt, really much more power. This is a beautiful energy. I'm very, very appreciative of the people that came with me, the people that are here. And also, we always give light to our spirits. Now, sometimes, ooh, this one looks a little open. Sometimes when we come in, right, if we can, I follow the laws of another country. But when we can and we come in and we go to another country, we have to follow the laws. But what I normally do is, you see there's a tree. I don't like too much to take dirt from people's cemetery unless I ask. And there's a little dog, how cute. Unless I ask, and also if I want to anyways. But you're more safe in taking dirt from the tree. If you want to, if you want to go to people's grave, you got to highly respect that. And, you don't know if they want to walk with you once again. And then you taking dirt from somebody's grave and you don't have their name to give them light and to take care of that spirit and give them flowers. To me, it's very disrespectful. So you got to think, if you want that, if you don't want that for yourself, don't do it for others. Don't do it to others. Okay? It's been an amazing experience being here in Cuba. I have learned so much about, speaking Spanish, Espanol, and, I understand more, the language of I have a lot of friends from Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, and I understand them 100%. But now I'm learning more, the Cuban ways and the Cuban language, and it's so beautiful. I'm very, very, very grateful. I'm grateful I made Santo here in Havana, Cuba, 2015. 9.5 years ago, and I'm so grateful to be back here again. It is an honor with love, faith, and respect, to know that my Orisha, my Ferefun Ochosi, was born here. All of my Orisha, and also my youngest son. So with a lot of honor and respect, it is beautiful to be here and to be back in Cuba. All of this is amazing. So for those of you, as you're walking with me and you're looking at all of the energies of the cemetery, who lives at the gates when we're talking on the Orisha side, or Yah, right? Who lives within the cemetery is Yewa, okay? Some say within here, in these mausoleums, Obanani also has some energy here. There's also some energy of Oduduwa. Here, whenever you're here and you're sitting with a tree, do know that this tree has blessings. And I hope that you enjoyed this little tour, that you toured with me as I'm walking here all alone, right? My friends are outside because some people have it in their signs, it could be with Orisha and Palo, that they can't walk through the cemetery. So thank God, some of us have it and some of us, don't. We're allowed to. So I'm very grateful for the blessing of the cemetery. This is really beautiful. So this is what I want to teach y'all. One more thing. Watch my channel and make sure, please, to like, share, subscribe, as I've been here for a long, long time in Cuba, almost 11 days, or it could have been more. And respectfully, I would love to continue teaching a lot. I have to upload more. I do a lot of ceremonies. I'm blessed to be the godmother of Orisha Crown. I'm thankful because people don't have to choose me as their godmother to crown them, to give them a lokun, to bless them with asohano and so forth. So I am honored and blessed as a godmother. Okay, and I thank all my godchildren of the 21 division and of Sanse, and also being a yaya of Palo Mayumbe. And I'm very grateful to my godparents for guiding me, whether I see them every day or we're together or not. I'm grateful to them for giving me the ache on my head for Orisha, the ache and the blessing of Orumila, and the blessings to my tatas, my yaya, whoever was in my life to guide me and bless me at that very moment in time. And as that happens, we learn to grow, we learn to expand. Then as I also confirm with all my children, my godchildren, it is important for them to have their independence and freedom. They don't need to be micromanaged, okay? So to teach, that is very important for a godparent to teach. And I met some amazing people here in Cuba that love to teach. So in taking the classes, I learned a lot. Here, for example, is what we call an ebo. So you got to be careful with this. You can't just go, oh, let me get the dirt. Let me get this. Oh, let me grab this. I saw outside of the San Lazaro Church, I saw where there was a beautiful tree, but there was a lot of beans and coins. So would you get some of the dirt from that, or would you take a piece of the plant? No, because not this one. In the church, outside of the church of San Lazaro, you're not going to take anything from there. Why? Because someone did it both, so you're picking up their sickness. Do you pick up coins from the floor that don't belong to you? As I learned from my own mother, no, you don't. Why don't you pick up the coins that don't belong to you? Look how beautiful. The reason why you don't pick them up is because those coins, somebody could have cleaned themselves with that. And my mother taught me this. May she rest in peace. You're buying their sickness. So why would you pick up people's coins? It doesn't belong to you, right? So what's most important is knowing the blessing of what you have. And it takes knowledge. Knowledge is humble. Knowledge is not like, oh, I know this and I know that. No, knowledge is about being humble and helping others with what you know, but also applying what you know respectfully, with respect. And respect is given both ways. So when you tell somebody, oh, bendición, and they don't tell you santo or bendición back, then don't do it no more if you continuously doing it. If you tell somebody, oh, hi, salam alaikum, and they don't say wa alaikum salam, forget about it. Don't do it no more. Just say hi. You know, you got to also respect yourself for people to give respect. Being here in Cuba, I learned so much. And I'm grateful for what I have learned. And I'm grateful for the people that also walk with spirits who have taught me. So, look at this. This is just this is the most beautiful cemetery I've ever been to. So, look at this. You feel so much peace here. So much peace. There's a path of San Lazaro, many paths that also live within the cemetery. As you're taking this journey with me and to look around here in Cuba, wow, what a beautiful cemetery. The energy is woo, it's high. And then when I leave, of course, I will clean myself like you're supposed to do when you're visiting cemeteries. To me, we need to really only be in cemeteries, in my opinion, when we're visiting an ancestor. I'm doing this because, I'm in Cuba. When we're visiting someone, a family member, an ancestor, when we are doing ceremonies. So, for example, look at how beautiful this is here. So, for example, when you have to initiate your godchildren into 21 divisions, or you have to initiate your godchildren, look at this, into voodoo. You have to initiate your godchildren into Sanse, Palo, okay? And so forth. Or you have a goddaughter that's a child of Oya and so forth. That's when you go to cemeteries. But guys, you really shouldn't go to cemeteries just for the heck of it, okay? That's important. All right, it's good to respect the cemetery. Now, here's also this is really beautiful here. Look at that. This is where, may they all rest in peace. All right. Here is also another mausoleum. Some say mausoleums also belong to not only Yewa, not only to Asohano, San Lazaro, mausoleum also belonged to Oba Nani. That's what they say. Not all the way. She lives in caves too, but we need to respect. Oya is at the gates, and Oduduwa and all the energies are here. Look at how beautiful this is. As you're taking this tour with me, respectfully, I appreciate you. Those of you who have not been new to my channel, please like, subscribe, share, respectfully. What an honor, how beautiful. This is the most beautiful cemetery I've ever seen. And you're on tour here with me, and I thank you. Well, it's time for me to go, respectfully, and I thank you all for watching Shadow of Wolves. Alafia, aho, ase, namaste, and blessings to you all.